And he'll approach, get that right foot into it, and we are underway. Good driving kick's going to come to Lewis at the 5. 10, middle of the field, 15. Got a blocker in front of him, 20, 25, 30, and spins his way to the 37-yard line. That's where the Dragons will start first and 10 here on our opening drive of the game. Devin, the junior from Dayton Wayne High School, has been the leading ground gainer for Tiffin this year. 2 receivers each side. Martin wants to put it up far side, looking for Lewis, has it at midfield, and he'll get dropped right there at the Dragon 49-yard line. Josh Lewis, tight end Schneider into the slot. Now we'll give it to Devin Nelson. Nelson, middle of the field to the 45, to the 43-yard line, and that's a gain of 7 yards for Tiffin on first and 10. Now we're ready to go. Nelson on his left hip, trip receivers right. They'll motion one man across. It's going to be a handoff to Devin. He'll get the first down. He'll work his way to the 35-yard line. Gain of 7, move the chains. And they're going with the tempo again. Martin with Nelson in the backfield. Motions a receiver from right to left. 3 of them on that side now. Kaysen looking that direction. Here comes the blitz. Has to run away from it and is able to throw it away as he is getting hit back at the midfield stripe.
Intentional grounding. Number 12, offense. There was no receiver in the area. Loss of down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
Grounding penalty on the quarterback. Puts him in 3rd and 26. And it's going to be a draw to Nelson. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4 yards, and he'll stay at the 15. He'll hand it off up the middle. Lots of room. To the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 10. Giovanni Washington. Play clock now under 10. Has it. Hands to Washington. Hit in the backfield and dropped. Marshawn Mankins fights his way through and puts him down, the junior linebacker from Walnut Ridge High School, and it's going to be 3rd down behind the chains. Brzezinski will motion his slot man. He'll fake it to him. He wants to throw it. Steps up, clean pocket. Fires middle of the field, wide open at the 45 to the 50 to the Dragon 40, and dropped finally at the 32-yard line. That's number 3, Gent Joseph. Second down, called a couple here for Ashland, their opening drive of the game. Handoff, Brzezinski's keeping himself this time to the 20, to the 15, and down to the 13-yard line. That's a first down. First down, Washington will be the running back this time. He'll be on Brzezinski's right hip. He'll get the handoff, trying to stretch it out to the outside, and makes a move, but can't get much more than a yard or 2 as Ramon Jackson. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, tight end on the right side. They'll motion the left receiver into the slot. Brzezinski has it, looking in that direction. Fires it short, caught at the 8, makes the first Dragon miss, and into the end zone. That's the transfer, number 17, Des Libertus. Transfer there from Ferris State, and he puts the first points on the board, and it's 6-0. And it's 3rd down. They'll actually give him the 30-yard line, make a 3rd down and 5 now. 3 receivers left. Kaysen has it. Looking that direction. Fires. Has his man at the 35. To the 40. 45 and the 47-yard line. That's Josh Lewis. Move the chains. First down, Dragons. Ball sits at the Tiffin 46-yard line. Martin has it again. Going to give it this time to Devin Nelson. He's going to get dragged backwards and dropped behind the line of scrimmage by number 55. We'll get you updated on those throughout the day today. 3 receivers left for Kaysen. His running back's on that hip. He'll fake it to him. Steps up, fires on the right, and a nice catch made there with the outstretched hands by number 2. That is Jalen Thomas, the senior from Detroit's Ford High School. 1st and 10, Tiffin. Fake handoff to Nelson, near side, has it to the 30. Outrunning the first defender and stepping out of bounds at the 20. That's Jalen Thomas again. 10 minutes in. And some movement all over the place. No flags. Martin firing towards the end zone. Pass is caught into the end zone. And that pass is caught by Josh Lewis. That's a touchdown. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a flag down there or what was going on, because it seemed like a little bit of movement at the start, but that could just be my old man eyes. Touchdown Dragons. 5:02 to play here in the first. 10 minutes in. Brzezinski has it, fakes to the left. Now he's going to roll right. Fires on a run. Has a man open, and luckily for the Dragons, that ball was underthrown as he's trying to get it to Gent Joseph, and recovering in time was Jesse Johnson, the junior. Libertus here one-on-one with Johnson on the near side. Quick pass is behind his intended receiver because Barry Brown decided to get in there quick and put the pressure on Brzezinski, and that's going to force a 4th down. Martin fakes it. Quick pass, grabbed at the 20 to the 25 and up to the 26-yard line. Martin, here comes the pressure. Blackman picks it up. Martin on the near side. Another good catch by a Dragon wideout right at about the chains. This time it was Josh Lewis going up and making the grab. Second down play, handoff. Blackman up the middle, puts his shoulders down, bounces off of folks, and gets himself a first down. Two Ashland Eagles met him at the 48. Blackman got himself to the other side of the 50 to the 49. Two receivers right, one receiver left. Has it. Martin, far side, has a man. Pass caught at the first down markers again, and forced. There's like a half-inch and like a 5-pound difference between the two, so not even easier to pick them out that way. There's a handoff on the far side to the 24-yard line. That's number 10, Tyrese Banks-Dorn. Haven't said his name in a couple weeks. Martin will have Nelson in the backfield with him now. Devin will move up to right behind the center spot. Now Martin has it, wants to throw it. Middle of the field has Devin at the 5, into the end zone. Cason Martin found Devin Nelson from 35 yards out, put 6 more on the board for the Dragons. Handoff Washington, dropped in the backfield. That was a big freshman. So much fun. Third down, I guess. Fourth down, I guess. Fourth down, they'll go for it. 4th and 8 at the Dragon 46. They got to get to the 38. They'll punt it. Wasn't thinking about the quarterback. He was a punter for Ashland last year. He still does the punting. And they'll down it inside the 10-yard line at the Tiffin 6. Now, 1st and 10, Tiffin at the 6-yard line or so. Handoff Nelson far side. He'll get a loss of a couple yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Well, 3rd down and 12 now for Tiffin. And might have pulled him off sides. Martin will fire down the far sideline. And incomplete pass. They're going to have 2 penalties on Ashland here. 1 offsides and 1 pass interference. They'll go empty backfield now. Martin, here comes the pressure. Over the middle, has a man, breaks the first tackle to the 30, or about the 28-yard line. About a yard shy of the first down. That's the tight end, number 86, Cole Schneider. Martin has a snap. Good pocket this time. Down the near sideline, and undershot his wide receiver. Both quarterbacks missed some deep throws here in the early going by underthrowing their wideouts. We'll tell you who that is in just a little bit. Brzezinski, quick pitch on the outside to Martin. He's got room. He's got a lot of room to the 40, 45-yard line, make it the 46. Brzezinski will stay on his side of the 50-yard line awaiting the snap. Has it. Gives it to Washington. He gets arm tackled and swung down after about a gain of 1 yesterday. That was as crazy as to see. Negative yard punt and then a 40-yard return by the offensive lineman. 4th down, half a yard. Brzezinski hands it to Martin. He'll get stopped. He needed a half yard. He lost a yard. Tiffin will get the football back on their own 46-yard line. The defense does the job. Robert Holtz in there. Martin fakes the handoff. This side has his man, steps out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. 1 receiver right, that's Jack Stoltz. 3 receivers left. Running back on the right hip of the quarterback. Martin has it. Steps up, fires, coming this side, looking for Stoltz in the end zone. And he's tackled at the goal line before the ball gets there. Yellow flags flying from every direction. Tyrese Banks-Dorn back in the backfield, I think. It is. They'll fake it to him. Pass is almost intercepted. They try to get it on the slant to Josh Lewis, and that was jumped. Jalen Thomas, lone receiver here on the near side. Martin looking opposite side. Pump fake into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Found Josh Lewis off the pump fake. I like the route. I like the move by Martin. I like the 6. Tiffin now a 20-7 lead over Ashland with 5:26 to play here in the first half. Dragons come with pressure in the middle. He fakes a handoff, wants to throw it. Deep down the far side and incomplete. Chucky Lewis in the coverage trying to get the ball to Jet Joseph. He's about 7 yards deep, so this is probably going to be a punt. They're going to go. Hand off to, he isn't going to go anywhere. He's going to lose yardage back near the 40-yard line. Should have kicked that stuff. Wow. Twice they went for it on 4th time, and now they're 0-2. Tight formation for Tiffin here, and his handoff is going to be a flea flicker. Back to Martin. He's got a man. Oh, he had a man, but he likes to check down. He'll get a first down. But he had a Dragon out near the goal line. Second down, fake handoff. Blitz coming, Martin steps away from it, then gets popped. Takes a big hit there from number 16, Jackson Myers, the linebacker. Dragons got to get into the red zone, got to get inside the 19 for a first down here. This very well could be a 4-down territory. Martin wants to throw it, just get it here and don't worry about it. He'll roll to his right. He's got a lot of grass in front of him. He'll get to the 20, and he's going to be about a yard shy, I think, of the first down marker. If you've ever watched the Philadelphia Eagles play football, this is going to look familiar. Right over center, they'll push him from behind. Enjoy that play this year. Probably won't be around very much longer. Martin has it, wants to put it in the air. Pump fakes into the end zone and overshot his man and incomplete, almost intercepted. He didn't snap it. Third down. Martin will move Nelson from his right hip to his left. Going to give it to him up the middle to the 10, to the 5, into the 2-yard line. First and goal, Dragons. Tiffin quickly to the line of scrimmage. Under 30 seconds. Again, it's Nelson in the middle of the field. Devin gets to the 1. No timeouts left for anybody. They'll keep it, and they'll force their way in. Anybody? There it is, touchdown Dragons. Kason Martin into the end zone with 13 seconds to play in the first half, and Tiffin now a 27-7 lead over the Ashland Eagles. Opportunities as well. First down play is going to be pitched on the outside to Washington. He is met and thrown on his backside. We might be off the air here in a little bit. We'll see what's going on. Second down and 9. Pass over the middle's caught at the 40-yard line, middle of the field, 35, and on his feet inside the 30 is. There's a handoff and nothing happening, a yard loss. Chucky Lewis in on the help with Robert Holtz. 5 receivers, 2 right, 3 left. Buzinski has it, clean pocket. Steps up and finds his receiver at the 35 and swung out of bounds at about the 31 or 21-yard line. Excuse me. It should be a first down. 4 260-pound frame forwards. Instead, it's a handoff to Washington, and he might have got the first down by the nose of the football. That's about it. Third down. He wants to throw. He has a man in the middle of the field and overshot him. And the Dragon defender is saying, "Thank you, Lord." Buzinski standing by himself, 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. He's looking to the left. Looking. Fires middle of the field. It's caught. It's going to be a first down just past the chains. They'll mark him at the 9. 3 receivers in the slot to the left. Washington gets a handoff, and he's dropped back at the 16-yard line. Chucky Lewis. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Running back on Buzinski's left hip. He'll want to put it up, looking to the right, firing towards the end zone, and pass is caught for the touchdown. That's number 13. There's a handoff. Ronald Blackman coming this side. 50-40 down the sideline. 30 to the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Ronald Blackman from 63 yards out. And the Dragons put 6 more on the board. I think Ashland just threw an incomplete pass.
Pass was intended for number 17, Desmond Libertus.
There's a delay handoff up the middle, and he'll get a first down to the 50-yard line. Martin, the ball carrier. Has it, throws near side. Pass is caught by Libertus at the 45. Breaks the tackle, 40 down the sideline, 30, and out of bounds at the 20. First and 10, Ashland. Second down play. Handoff this side and dropped in the backfield for a loss. Barry Brown with the stop. Buzinski has it. Fires towards the end zone. And knocked away. Fourth down. At the 24. Kicks on the way. And it's good. First and 10. Martin wants to put it up. He's going to dump it to Ronald Blackman. He's got blockers in front to the 40, 45, 50. to the 40. High step into the 32-yard line. He'll get knocked down there. That's a big Dragon first down. Martin will motion his tight end from left to right. Now he'll hand it off up the middle. Some more room. Blackman again to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Breaking tackles. Touchdown, Ronald Blackman. But there's going to be a penalty. There's a penalty right there where Josh Lewis was blocking.
There is a flag on the field.
And it's on Tiffin. This is coming back.
Holding. Number 3, offense. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Result, first down.
Hand off to Tyrese. Up the middle to about the 5-yard line. A good quick 7 or 8 yards there for Ashland. Another handoff, Banks Dorn. Fighting. Touchdown Tiffin. Put your arms in the air. There they are. Dragons up over the 40-point mark. We got a lot of football left. Dragons up 41-16 now with the extra point coming. Now back to Frost County Stadium. The Dragons and the Ashland Eagles, and the Dragon player up on his feet and off the field. And here comes a run by Washington, breaking tackle, still with the 35-yard line, and dropped at the 38. And that play started back at the 8-yard line. Hand off again. This is Martin. He's breaking through to the 50, 40, 30, down the middle of the field. He's going to get to the 2-yard line. Well, now Ashland looking to answer with 6 of their own, and just about in, but he got popped pretty good. 2 running backs. Hand off. In the middle, nothing happening.
That's a defensive end.
Yeah, lucky to play small school, high school ball, he'd be a tackle. Penalty flag as a pass towards the end zone is knocked away by Caleb Street. He's the shutdown corner for the Dragons, and the penalty flag came from the far side.
Illegal substitution. 12-man defense. Half the distance to the goal. Still third down.
He's going to try to sneak it, and he'll get stood up and try to spin around, and he'll find his way into the end zone. Didn't have it at first, and as he spun, Martin caught him on the wing there and just pushed him into the end zone, and that's going to put 6 on the board and make it a 42-22 game. And they're going to onside kick it. And it's going to, did they get it? He told the sideline and grab it at the 46. There's a flag.
I don't think it went far enough.
So he didn't get his feet. From our angle, we can't tell that. So either didn't get his feet down coming down with the ball, or his plant feet hit the sideline on his way up to get the ball. So either way, it's Tiffin ball. And that's going to be a good film and teaching moment for the Dragons come Monday. Telling the guys, it doesn't matter if that ball is going to recover that ball, not them. First down, Martin wants to throw it. Near side, pass is caught and dropped at the 31-yard line. Josh Lewis. That's a veteran offensive line out there, too, and that's paving the way for these running backs to do their thing. Fake handoff to Blackman. Martin rolling right, wants to go back to Blackman. Instead, he's going to go to his tight end into the end zone. Cole Schneider from 18 yards out, and the Dragons, they'd like to go for 2, could have a 50 spot. First and 10, Ashland at the 40-yard line. Fake handoff. Brzezinski rolls. Pass, nice catch as the ball was behind the receiver, and a nice grab made there by Gent Joseph for a gain of about 8 yards. That wasn't an easy catch at all.
There they come.
Brzezinski, he's sacked back inside the near the 40-yard line. That was Jesse Cannell, number 35. Well, he's got the frame to handle that.
He does.
He's got it here on third down at about 14. Underneath, and the pass is caught by Libertus, and he'll get dropped at the 45-yard line. So that's,
this is another opportunity here for this Dragons defense.
Let's see what goes on here. Fourth down, they got to cross the 40. The ball sits at the 44. Brzezinski with his running back on his right hip. 3 receivers stacked to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to fake the pitch and wants to throw. Looking, fires, and the pass is caught. Somehow he got that behind the Dragon linebacker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. 91. Defense.
Zach McMinn with the roughing the passer penalty. First down and 10 for Ashland. We're under 10 minutes to play. They need a lot of points. There's a handoff, far side. Jumps over the Dragon defender and gets to about the 10-yard line. That's the most popular move these days. Lots of motion here from the Ashland offense. 3 to snap it. They get it off. They fake the pitch, and they're going to throw it in the end zone. A wide-open wide receiver. That's a touchdown. He found number 11, Jake McLaughlin, the senior out of Zanesville, Tri-Valley. And that makes it 49-29. First and 10, Dragons. Martin has it. He's going to throw it. Looking for the screen pass for Blackman. Has it. He'll outrun the first group of defenders, and he'll get to the 49-yard line where he's forced out of bounds. That'll be a Dragon first down. They'll actually mark him out at the 48. Third down. Martin wants to throw it. On the slant, a little side armor. Grab there by Josh Lewis. Oh, I'm sorry. I get them mixed up all the time. Jalen Thomas. Well, they all have good numbers. It's been great. Like, we had one guy, his numbers would be humongous, but all guys getting the job done. And what defense wants to see a fresh running back in the fourth quarter?
Absolutely.
And it's a first down run by Banks Dorn. Needed a couple, got about 5. They'll snap it with 3 seconds on the play clock. Handoff this side. That's Blackman. Look at him get in the corner to the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Put some respect on this name.
Right. Banks Dorn trying to get outside, and he'll stay in his balance as he gets in the end zone. He's in. That's another Dragon touchdown. We're over the 50-point mark. That's a 5-5 on the board. Oh, great drive. Down under 2 minutes. Punch 6 on the board. You know what I mean? That's the conversation will start there. And the snap goes over Martin's head. He'll go back and get it. Oh, I figured he was going to be like, this is my time. Big win for your Dragons. And an interesting road trip next week. They aren't going to run the play. That'll do it. Your final score from Frost County Stadium. Tiffin University 55 and the Ashland Eagles 30. Nate, again, thank you so much for your help, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. And then the rest of you on the radio side, we'll be back with our postgame show in just a minute. Dragons win it 55-30. We're back after this on your home of Tiffin University football, the TU Dragon Football Radio Network.